Hey y'all, what's going on, good people? I said, what's going on, good people? I know y'all know what time it is. It's time for Camille St. episode number 26. You guys, I just want y'all to know that I am so thankful and grateful for the support. You guys have showed up. I have only sold 8 items. So I need 141. So I wanted to sell 149 books in 5 days. My goal did not happen, but it is okay. I will never ever feel defeated. I just know I will continue to push. And that's what this episode is going to be about today. I said I did not reach my goal of 150 in 5 days. However, I will continue to push. And that, my friends, is called determination. It is not how you start, it is how you run your race. You guys, so many times we feel like we've been defeated, depleted, we failed at what we were trying to make happen because it did not happen in the time that we wanted it to happen. And so many times when that happens, we quit, we give up, and we give in. And we want to work on that. I know I do. Like I told you guys in my last episode, I have had my book out for 15 years. I created my first company, CLH Publishing, and I created that company to self-publish. And I showed you guys I had registered my my book through the Library of Congress on September 2010, and it was actually September the 12th of 2010 when I was officially registered in the Library of Congress. And I honestly started working right after that. I got hired with Ed Hardy in October of 2010. And when I got hired with Ed Hardy, I kept working. I was blessed. Ed Hardy was about to close, so I found another job. I lost that job, but I was able to go back to Ed Hardy because of the relationship I had built with the store manager. So I went back as an associate to actually help him close down. And then I went and I got a job with Pier 1, and I worked my way up with Pier 1 from a sales associate to the assistant store manager. And then I got on with the National Center for Civil and Human Rights with the SSA group. And so I was there from 2014 until this year. Yeah, January the 3rd was my last day working with that company. And I still did not get the epiphany to push myself. I was still focused on, I'm going to find me another job. But this time I want to find a job that appreciates my worth. Because you don't want to put work in with a company that doesn't appreciate you, right? And that will just easily let you go. You want a company that will appreciate your hard work and your dedication and your loyalty. And I never even thought to push my own company, to push myself, right? And that's why I say it's not where you start, it's how you run your race. Because I have started this race and I've been up and down. As you guys will see, this was the actual first book that I ever created. Okay, all I did was I took the pages, they are on high gloss paper, and I just glued it together. Okay, I didn't sell these, right? Didn't sell them, but I promoted them. I started my business, and I just continued to work and continue to work. And now the copy that I have for you guys now is this version. And I've come a long way. I even had a spiral bind, and I created a spiral bind for my friend Liz, but I'm actually created her one of these too. She don't know it yet, but I created her one of these too. It just takes time to dry, and so it wasn't dried, but I took her a copy because I wanted to make sure that when I saw her, I had her book, but I got another copy for her too that is like this. So it's going to surprise her, but I definitely have come a long way through my journey, and I've lost focus so many times through my journey. And now I finally got the epiphany that regardless of what you got in your bank account, regardless of how you start, when you start up again, you just focus on your journey. You focus on promoting yourself. You focus on your self belief. Because I ended with the quote last Monday. Self belief must come first in order for you to believe in the goals that, in order for you to accomplish the goals that you know you can do. Let me just read the quote of what I wrote. Self belief must come first in your life in order to grow and believe in the goals you are able to achieve. And that is so true. And it does not matter when you start. These were written in 2010. It is your journey. It is when you come to the completion of knowing that you got what it takes. You can walk in any room and you can communicate and convey your message. And now it is time to walk and convey my message. It is time to get inspired. And you know, I want to tell you guys a little something. I was just contemplating on what to do next, and you know what Spirit told me? They're ready for you now. And I received that with all my heart because this book may have been ahead of its time. You know, a lot of us are talking about nature, nature, nature. Well, that's one of my quotes. One of my quotes are that. And I'm going to see if I can find it so that way I could say exactly what's written in the book. So that way nobody could be like, you didn't say that in the book. If they do buy it, you know. But yeah, man. I know it's go out in nature and see how it makes you feel. Then share that with someone else. It's in start inspiring. So, you know, just know that sometimes you're ahead of your time, but never give up on your journey. Never give up on your dreams and never give up on the goals you know that you are able to achieve. You know what it takes. You know you got what it takes, and you know that you can make it happen. So I would just say to you, my friends, make it happen. Make it happen. If your goal when you were younger was to write a book, write the book. Start it and finish it whenever you do, however you must start. If you want to start your own business, start your own business. If you are in Georgia, it takes $100. That is it. That is it. That is it. That is all. Okay? You go, you pay $60 to submit your articles of incorporation. Wow, it's already been 7 minutes I've been talking. You submit your articles of incorporation if you are in Georgia. Once you submit your articles of incorporation, that's $60. Now, I don't know in your city, because here we had to go to Atlanta, and it's on number 2 Martin Luther King Jr. Drive downtown. I don't even know if they changed that address. They might have changed the address, but anywho, it's right downtown Atlanta, and it's near all of the Capitol and all that good stuff here in Atlanta. But wherever you are, look it up. I encourage you to take the leap of faith. It doesn't matter how you start. It doesn't even matter how you finish. Just when you start, know your purpose. Walk with light. Be your authentic, true self. Stop worrying about how people will receive you. If you receive yourself and you know that you are walking with love and light and you are doing everything right by yourself and by others, then regardless of that, forget what everyone thinks of you. Just know who you are and walk in your light. And I will say this, and I continue to say this, walk with authenticity. Be honest with yourself, but most importantly, be honest in how you move. You can say things, but your actions, my friend, will show much more. And I encourage you all to get inspired. Oh, look. I encourage you all to get inspired. Okay, get inspired to just start and love your freaking journey. Now we're going to get y'all with a quote, okay? And I'm going to come with another quote too, just for the quote of the day, but this is for Camille St, all right? And it's going to go with exactly what I'm talking about. Keep honest feelings in your heart, and love will give you a shower. And I did make that as a video by itself already, but however, it goes so well with what we talked about today. Be honest with yourself. Be honest in your heart. Be honest in your mind. And most importantly, be honest with your actions. Y'all heard that. Be honest with your actions. Thank you guys so much for coming to Camille Street. I greatly appreciate you. We are at episode number 26. You guys, I'm climbing, I'm growing, and I'm thankful and I'm grateful. Please, you guys, I do have a sale until the end of the month. We got 3 more days in July. You can order your book. You can order your Get Inspired t-shirt. You can even order my song. You can even order the ebook. If you order the ebook or the song, it will be in the email, 2 emails, because you'll get an email when the order is processing and you'll get an email when it's complete. However, you will get the download in both emails. That's how it goes. So just thank you so much for your support, you guys. Please get your book today. Get your Get Inspired t-shirt today. Okay, I made one for an order of mine for my cousin. So, it felt good. My first Get Inspired sale. That's my first Get Inspired t-shirt sale. So you guys, get inspired.